Under the surface, there's a hidden world. A place where you are forged, not born. Where contracts and conversations becomes the currency. Art and business don't mix well. However, finding the balance between the two allows for boundless opportunities. Sydney, home of the unseen, home of the unheard. But what if it turns out better than you could have imagined?
Everyone on this planet has shit that's unique to them, you know? You have different things that make you you. Everyone looks different, no one looks the same, you know? It's the same with mentality, it's the same with art, the same with everything. It's I understand if you shout out to Brent Fires, but I understand if you really love Brent Fires, but we already got Brent Fires, bro. I don't care if you love Brent Fires, you're not gonna do it as good as him. Do some shit that only you can do.
Music I make and the people I make music with, we really have a very niche sound. And the people who like it. And the people who don't, they don't really pay attention to it. But I think the way the scene is progressing, and with the help of, unfortunately, pushing it on social media, I really think the niche that we do can become the next big thing.
Music's always been a very influential thing in my life. It's something that's guided me, it's something that's helped me. I feel like I went through a very low point in my life where I feel like music really helped me find who I am. And I just want to do the same for other people.
I went through this rabbit hole of just going through YouTube tutorials on FL Studio, how to make beats, how to make them be like this, blah, blah, blah. And then I just kept at it because it was really the one thing that was just kind of there that I could always count on, rely on, when there was just not really a lot of people around, you know?
Yeah, so as an engineer, obviously I'm very tapped in with working with artists directly, seeing them evolve, helping them, and working on their music. Find themselves more, find their music more, express this in the art, but also them as people, why do you want to do this? What are you doing it for? And just stuff like that. I feel as a role as an engineer, I really have been able to help people that way.
I'm gonna add keys. I don't know which one works.
It was hard growing up, I guess. I didn't have everything. I wasn't one of those kids that kind of just got handed everything. I was single parented till I was 15, 16. So most of my childhood life was just me and my mum moving around. Just I guess the music that she would play, from R&B to metal music to just even it's 80s, 60s, 70s music. That was always around me, so I was always involved with music in one way or another. My mum is a singer too, so that also plays a role. The joy of making music won't ever end. It will just evolve, and we'll have all different types of ways to enjoy it, whether we're in a digital age or not, sort of thing. I guess we have algorithms now, you know. We never used to have that sort of thing back then, but now people focus on the algorithms and whatnot, so it becomes a lot more complicated than just how it was back then, handing out a CD to someone in public. You know, there's a big difference. There's a big difference between the underground and the mainstream. You know, not a lot of people would generally go looking for the types of songs that are in the underground. Some people would love for it to stay underground, and a lot of other people would love for it to blow up, you know, and it's a constant battle. It can create sort of a conflicted feeling that I see a lot in artists, where it's just they battle between wanting to express themselves or do they cater to a new audience.
Jesus Christ, I see the fuck.
I think people need to not forget about what's outside of it. You know, you got to balance out your life as well as the art.
Who I work with within the scene, Kai Zormu. We've really sort of started building a bond, I guess. It's been really cool to work on music with him, because I really think he's a talented artist. I think our styles mesh perfectly, and there's just always been chemistry when we've made a track. Another one would be CG. That's my day one. That is the guy that I want to make it. If we do make it big, that's the guy I want to make it big with.
I want it to be I didn't want to show my hair. I don't have a fade today.
Oh, that's why.
So I was because I had fade in the last shoot, so.
Oh no.
Continue with Nimraniti, you know what I'm saying? new albums drop every Friday, and I try my best to listen to as much as I can every Friday and just take inspiration from whatever I hear and then put that into my own shit. And I would say that's probably my biggest inspiration, is just other people's music. I feel like some people don't like to show support to other artists. I think we gotta realize we're all in the underground and we're all trying to do the same thing. At the end of the day, we're all trying to accomplish the same thing. Yeah, I just think some people need to be more a part of the community. That should be our main thing, is just making our own sound and evolving as the time goes, not to get complacent in your own sound and just to keep that going.
Oh my god, I'm mic'd up.
Delete that mic footage.
Well, me and Kai, our relationship started outside of music. Like, we were friends at school, you know, went to the same high school. So I think that reflects in our creative process. A lot of it, it's not very like, I don't know, like scripted. Like, that's my homie, you know what I mean? Like, that's my friend. So when we make music together, it's very like, it's just, I don't know, I still see it the same. Like, two people just trying to chase the same shit. Like, we're just trying to like reach the same goal, push each other as much as we can, like keep moving in a certain direction, and we just do that together as a friend.
Like, yeah, I want my shit to go worldwide, but I'm definitely gonna do it with my own people. And I feel like we can go mainstream by ourselves. There's a way to do it. I just don't want to be surrounded by people that's like giving me the wrong advice or just being yes men around me. You feel me?
This more than just a phase.
Hip hop is like an American thing. Well, like it is. It starts over there. So what we're trying to do, what I see like a lot of these artists in Sydney trying to do is like replicate. But I can't blame them though, because like what else? Like, you need inspiration. You need to get inspiration from somewhere.
'Cause you don't call my name.
I think when it comes to criticism, you gotta pick and choose what works for you and what doesn't. Because like advice can take you a long way, in a good way or a bad way. Like, it puts you on a path, and what choice you make at the end of the day. It doesn't really matter what they say, because they can give you advice and like it fucks you up and like it sets you back in your fucking career, but you can't be mad at him. You gotta be mad at yourself for taking that, you know? Fuck, there's like hella talented artists in Sydney that can blow up, like easily. It's just a matter of that we're in Australia and we're like on the bottom of the map. Like, we're so secluded from everyone that it's physically like harder to be known. I mean, that's why we have the internet, right? Like, you can just blow up on the internet and everyone in America can fuck with that shit or some shit like that. Yeah. That's the power of it, I reckon. As an independent artist, you don't get paid like weekly or nothing. Most artists have like a second job. To everyone, this is like a side hobby or some shit. But to me, this is like everything. Music gets priority in my life, which takes away from my time, and like, it's pretty hard. Like, bro, low-key, I'm broke as fuck, but like, the art is fucking hectic, you know? I'll put my faith in that.
Honestly, I used to want to change a lot of
I
things.
feel like a lot of people in Sydney are scared to do their own
They're
thing.
being careful with who they put their energy to and what they put their energy in. And a part of that means cutting people off.
I have a whole team behind me. I could fucking do this myself and be like, it would be like 10 times faster.
I haven't had help. I haven't really had help or like guidance from any other people really per se.
Really just two friends trying to push the
People don't like to show support to other
I feel like
artists.
I want my art to really start a light to that and make people comfortable to actually be themselves in a country where they tell them not to be themselves.